Toni Storm, Mariah. All right. I'm kidding. All right, we're gonna talk normal this time. Mariah May and Toni Storm, the segment I was looking forward to for Collision, because Saturday Night Main Event was on at the same time, and God knows no one was gonna be looking to AEW Collision for anything, but I was mainly looking for a Toni Storm and Mariah May segment. It's unfortunate Tony Khan put it on Collision and not Dynamite, where people actually watch it. But TK, he needs help with certain decisions. Okay. But back to the segment. Mariah May and Toni Storm finally face to face since Wembley. All Mariah May had to say for Toni Storm is that she means absolutely nothing to her. Nothing. And she's not in belief of this facade that Toni has on. Now, when I first saw Toni Storm come out during the segment, I was like, she's looking quite white today. A little extra white. Makeup a little heavy. Ain't gonna lie to you. Her hair is looking a little curly, but I'm gonna no-sell it though. I'm gonna no-sell it. Looking real timeless out here, but it's whatever. And after Mariah cuts her deep-seated, scathing "I don't give two F's about you" promo, you'd think Toni would have some kind of full-on comeback for it, but no, she doesn't. In fact, it's completely opposite. She pretty much says to Mariah that she couldn't wait to meet her and that she's her biggest fan of all time and that she's watched her since she was in Stardom, Progress, all the whole shebang, And when you see this moment happen, it's like, wow, this is completely similar to what happened with Mariah meeting Timeless Toni, saying where she's from, she's been a fan, she's her idol, she looks up to her. It's a complete mirror image of what happened. And when I covered it in the Toni video a while back, it's crazy how I said both Mariah and Toni have the same similarities in looks and all that, and now they've completely took a mirror and flipped the image. If you look at it from here and you swap it over to here, it's wow, they just went hand in hand with each other. But Mariah May was not a fan of any of what Toni was doing, because here's what happened next. Now, what's about to happen next, you may either see it or not see it, depending on what YouTube does to it. But here it is, regardless. Yes, what a performance. Now, the thing is, if you weren't able to see that, by the way, you're going to have to pull up your own copy. If I'm going to be real with you, okay? You're going to have to really pull up your own copy. But if you were able to see some of it, kudos to you. Shout out to my boy Kudo. Kudos to you if you were able to see it. But what's to come now after Toni has now revealed herself as Timeless? That's where the problems kind of lie at the moment, because love the reveal, love the whole moment, love the entire promo, loved all of it. All right, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna bump it down a point, not due to Toni or Mariah, but due to Tony Khan. Tony Khan, here's the thing, okay? Let's look right there. February 15th is the pay-per-view. This happened a couple days ago on Saturday, which was January 25th? Yeah, January 25th. Tony Khan, we're still weeks away from this pay-per-view. it would have been best if you're fully trying to go with the idea of Toni Storm having Mariah on her heels and her off her game going into this matchup. The surprise would have been better done on the go home show or at the pay-per-view. That's what I would have done. Now again, I'm old. Listen, here's the thing. I'm the guy that likes when you listen, not everything has to be long-term booked. I can see things happening in short times. That's fine. Or right at that moment. That's fine too. But some things you can extend some things. Some things can be extended. And I would have extended this to the go home show or at least on the pay-per-view. Just so that Toni gets the, upper hand in the fact of Mariah's off her game now. That's how I would have done it. This is still fine. I get it. You wanted to do this on this show because, Saturday Night Main Event was on there. You're trying to compete, but you can't compete with it, Toni. It's okay. Like, you could have done this on Dynamite and could have waited. But you did it. It's there regardless. Now, what happens for the next few shows? I'm not sure. I mean, maybe you might get a little more timeless Toni action. Getting some vignettes, some promos, some things. Maybe we'll see the mindset of Mariah. Maybe she might not be on her game regardless. We'll have to see. But I'm heavily invested in this story. And I am interested in seeing where it goes. You tell me. Are you interested? Do you not care? Do you care? Are you interested in seeing where it goes? How did you feel about the segments? Let me know down in the comment section below. Till then, stay timeless.
This place! On USA, characters welcome.
You must be sleeping under a rock or something.